Hi, my name is Frank Finelli. I'm going to demonstrate the Edirol digital voice recorder. It's a pretty simple unit to use. We're going to go through this pretty fast. On the side, right here, you have your DC input, your power button, and your volume control. That's going to be for your headphone jacks. We're going to go ahead and take and press the power button and hold for just a second. And the Edirol turns on. Give it just a second to warm up here. Right now, we've got the Edirol set to an MP3, 192 kilobytes. Our sample rate's going to be 48, which is just fine. You can go down to 44 if you want to. Go back and press menu one more time, and menu one more time, and we'll be done. Pretty simple. All you do is take and press the record button right here. When you take and press the record button, you can see the levels moving. This is on a standby mode at this time. She's blinking. So when you see the blinking red recording light, at this time you can take and set your levels. The levels, or your input levels, is on the right side of the unit, and what we're going to do is an up and down level function here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and press this input level and bring it up, and as you can see, check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can take and kick the input levels up a little bit, or you can take and bring her down. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, check. Now, what I usually do is on the back of the unit itself is a hold button. Leave that hold button where it's at. If you take and put the hold button on, basically what that does is stop all the functions. Your limiter or automatic gain control, we're going to go ahead and leave it off. So this way, when you take and select your input levels, you're going to be able to take and do that. If you put it on AGC, or the automatic gain control, it basically eliminates the input level function. Plug-in power, we're going to go ahead and leave that off for right now. Low cut, what this does is it takes and filters out a lot of the low frequencies. So if you have air conditioning on, or you've got traffic outside or something like that, this selection right here for low cut to turn it on is going to eliminate most of it. It's not going to eliminate all of it, but it's going to help you out. What I'm going to do right now, though, is I'm going to take and put the mic gain from low to high and set that up, and as I turn this around, you can see that check, check, 1, 2. We've got a nice solid meter reading on this. One thing you don't want it to do is you don't want to get it too high. I'm going to get close to the machine. I'm going to make it peak. You're going to see this peak button hit right here. Check, 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 1, 2. When you see that peak button hit, that means you've got the levels way too high and it's going to start distorting on you. So now basically all you need to do, you've already set your levels, which is right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and press the record button again, and at this time the Edirol is going to go ahead and record through your left and right microphones that are located on the top. If you want to, at this time, or really at any time, you can take and put in a set of headphones right in here, and you can take and adjust the headphone volume with these two buttons right here. This is your DC input for power. So when you're done recording, go ahead and just hit the stop button, which is right on the button on the bottom there. So we're going to hit the stop button, and if you need to take and play it, simply hit the play button. Have your headphone jacked in there, and you'll hear exactly what you just recorded. If you want to take and do another recording, no problem. You can set your levels again one more time, or you can leave them right where they're at. We'll go ahead and we'll start recording again. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do as many tracks as you want to. Right now, with the 4 gigabyte card that we have inside there, we can take and record 45 hours, 43 minutes, and X amount of seconds. So you've got plenty of time. We'll go ahead and stop this right now. There she goes. This right here is the power supply for the Edirol. This simply plugs in right into there. This plugs into the power supply here, and you better know where that goes. Now, so what we've done is we've done a couple of recordings, and now what we need to do is we need to take and get those files off of the Edirol and onto the computer. Pretty simple stuff. Basically all you do is go to the bottom of the Edirol, you open up the bottom, and you can either A, take and remove the card that we have, it's an SDHC card, turn the unit off first, and then remove the card, or you can take and plug in a USB cable, which we've supplied here. This is a mini USB to a regular size USB. Simply plug that in to the Edirol and simply plug this in to your computer. It's a plug and play, automatically reads, and will automatically download the file to your computer. If your battery power is getting low, what you do is come to the back of the unit here, open this up by pressing gently. There's your batteries. You go ahead and replace those and simply secure that back on. If you have any questions, you can contact us at 784-6085, extension 1.